11 races done, it's time to take stock of the season so far. What is your judgment of this first part of the season?
Obviously we were a little bit on the back foot at the start of winter testing. I think we learnt an awful amount through that period, which we used later. But first races we were struggling. I think we were 1.5 seconds off the pace in Melbourne. There's been a huge amount of work, both here, in the wind tunnel, in manufacturing, production, design office. The whole system has responded to the challenges we've had. I mean, I think we've managed to outdevelop most teams out there. So I think we've made a reasonable recovery, but we've still got a long way to go.
Fernando, in Budapest, talk about some lack of development in the very last few races. Can you explain more about it?
Yes, we've had a couple of developments that haven't worked as we were expected. I mean, I think there's always various issues with that. I suppose the good thing is that we understand it. It all ties together now, so we can use that knowledge to move forward rather than being sort of confused. We've now actually got a clear direction of what we need to do. So we've started down that development path.
So you think those issues are going to be resolved for the next future?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think it's like all these things that when you're, pushing the boundaries, you always come across new problems. As I say, I think we've got a good understanding of those now. So we just modify our development criteria and keep pushing.
August will be a month without any Formula One races. What will happen in these weeks between today and the race in Spa? We're all here this week, doing as much as we can. We're still developing bits for some small items for Spa. Wind tunnel is concentrating on sort of updates for Singapore. We've got a hard week this week. Then we all get 2 weeks off, which will be nice, and then back pushing again straight away after the break. And personally, what do you do in those 2 weeks without being in the factory?
I'm go back to the UK, spend some time with my family. It'll be nice to have more than 2 days in a row with my 2 boys.
You cannot work physically, but do you think your brain will be able to turn it off all thoughts about Formula One, or something will be in the background anyway?
I'll try my best to not think about Formula One and just think about spending time with my family. So
you have hopes to be able to recharge the batteries?
Oh, I hope so. Yes. I mean, I think everyone needs. It's been a tough 4 or 5 months for everyone in the entire organisation. So I think it's good to have a break and everyone to recharge, and then we've got to be back pushing as hard as we have done so far for the rest of the year.
We will be back for the last 2 races in Europe, Spa and Monza, completely different from the previous one. How do you see the situation for the team in those 2 races?
We've got some reasonable developments coming through for Spa. Obviously, downforce-wise, it's a little bit specific, and the same with Monza. So again, we've got a sort of Monza-specific aero package and engine package coming through. So it's a lot of work done, a lot still to do, but we'll see. I mean, developments are coming. We just need to keep the pressure on.